dinosaurs! Welcome to my first Fickle, well, I was going to say Friday because it's supposed to be Friday, but I said video games Friday, and because I'm changing to a video game channel, and so I'm doing Fickle Saturday, and Fickle means random, in case you didn't know, but so Fickle Friday is what I'm going to do. And this Fickle Friday, we're going to cover a topic of Nerf guns. Now, not just Nerf guns, because I have not too many, but I have a good amount. Like, they're all out on the floor right now. My favorite's the Terror Scout over there. So, yeah. But I only have one, personal, and maybe I could actually call it the smallest electric Nerf gun possible. Unless somehow you could get a smaller flywheel than me. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look too cool. It doesn't look all fancy or anything, but it is pretty good for being the world's smallest, I think is the world's smallest electric Nerf gun. Because basically it's just the flywheel. And the way I use it is I grab it like this while taking basically it revs up by just pressing this little button. You can hear it, right? So I just put it in this hand. Drop the dirt. Dirt. Alright, so basically what I just do, rev it up, right? And I recently made this too. Just boom. You can just push it in there, it's like you just go and then pow. So this whole video is basically about this. Now, of course, there are certain costs of having the world's smallest electric Nerf gun, like how many bullets that you could actually use. Now, it can't hold any. You can't have one already in there. Because you might say you could, but the flywheel can't rev up if it's already being stopped at its slowest point. So you basically have to just pick some up off the ground every time you shoot one. It could only shoot one, well, as many as you have. So of course it's not fast rate. Well, it is, but it depends how fast you could just pick up and push through. So, but it is very powerful, fairly accurate. I could even use a barrel and a barrel attachment on that barrel, but then it wouldn't be small. It'd be like this. It'd be like really long. Oh, hold on. It'd be like this long just for the barrel. I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm not too far, so I'm not gonna edit this out. But here it is. Here's the thing that I could put on that. And this could have a barrel attachment, so it could be even longer. It could be this long. This long. Yeah. So basically, just put it in the end. Obviously, that the dart comes out, and boom, done. But I like it as the smallest way because it doesn't have too much range. I mean, because it depends how accurately you put it in there, but in the Nerf gun. But if you don't do it too accurately, it changes how far and how much power it will have. I'm putting it there so that way I can take my Nerf gun. And so basically, if you want to know how to build this, I'm going to tell you right now. So, I took this out of my modulus because this guy has a barrel attachment, plus it has a barrel attachment that comes with it and whatnot. Also, it's one of the only electric guns that I have that is good with a flywheel, because I also have a Mastodon, and obviously my Terror Scout. I'm not going to break my Terror Scout for this. I'm not sure who would. It takes off quite a few bits of range. Now, you could actually turn it, but I won't do that because it's not meant to move. I have to wait for the clay to dry. As I said, I recently made this. I made it yesterday. The clay still didn't dry, so I'm just trying to keep it on there. And it looks like a little tank barrel. Oh no, it fell out. See, look, clay on the bottom. No! Barrel. Alright. Barrel's messing me up. Let's put this back on. Yeah, push real hard. So that way it stays. That's why I don't move it. I just keep it as it is and grab it by here. It's like a little handle too. It's like, if you know Beyblade, it's like Super Grip Launcher, where it's like, it has a little grip part, and then it has the part where it spits out and it spins out, and then you're just like, whoosh. So, yeah. And I could also just put it down and start shooting bullets, like, it's pretty good. So, it's pretty good, and I only destroyed my modulus, which could hold a mag with 10 bullets, because of how small it is. Because it at least has to be this big. This is the biggest, this is the smallest I could go, I think. Well, right now it's the smallest I could go, because the flywheels. But if you have, like, really small flywheels, it probably could go smaller, but, it probably won't be as good. It's fairly accurate, but you can't really, like, it changes the accuracy depending on how straight you put it in. If you don't put it in straight, it's going to bounce all between, and it's going to go out shorter than, one that you put in straight. I could do a demonstration, but it's kind of, I get lucky at getting it perfect, so can't do that. Although sometimes I do. It's like, depending on how close you get it to the middle, depends on how far it could go. It could go, I'd say, about a good 20, maybe 30, possibly 40 feet. Hold on, let me check. I'm stand on one side of the room with you guys on the other. You guys can be right here on one side of the room. You're leaning on the couch right now. I'll be over here. This is going to be my first I almost forgot to say, it's going to be my first and only Fickle Saturday. Next is my first and not only Fickle, what's it called? Fickle, I'm holding it, right? Fickle Friday. So that's what I'm doing. So every Friday it's going to be random things, but don't worry guys, I'm still going to do a lot of gaming. As I said last time, I'm only going to do one day of the week to make it random, and the rest of the days, video games. Alright, so I'm on one side, right? Grabbing it up, and that actually hit the couch and stopped. I think it could go a good, maybe 60 feet, at least. At least 60 feet before it stops, depending on how accurately you put it in. So, from here, basically what you do is you just put there and shoots out. And it could go pretty far, but I was aiming out the ground right there. So it wasn't too accurate. But it's not bad. It didn't go too far because I was aiming at the ground, obviously. But if you want to know how to build it, I could do a tutorial if this video hits 5 likes, or some comments down below that they actually want to see it. And depending on how many likes that comment gets, then I'll do a tutorial. Or you could just write, you want a tutorial a lot. I don't know. Just basically, if you want to see a tutorial of how to make the world's smallest, what I think is the world's smallest electric Nerf gun, then tell me, because this is the smallest it could be right now, because it's like literally the flywheels, which you have to have, and to have a which is at least that part to have it, then you also have to have the battery pack just to make it, I put it on the bottom. So, just to have it be able to rev up, I need the wires, obviously, so. Just gotta press that button. So, it's the only personal Nerf gun that I have, like, modded or anything. So, and you're not supposed to also touch it, I think, but I'm gonna test that right now. No, you could touch it, it's just not too comfortable. It just doesn't let it shoot if you do that, so. And I don't want to break it, so I'm not gonna do that. But you can't tell. Maybe, like, it's actually spinning. Look, I'm gonna spin it. You guys can't tell. Spinning it really fast. Listen to that. So that's what I made. It's my only personal Nerf gun. I had to destroy my modules for it, sadly. So, and I had to keep putting clay on it if it falls out. I'm pushing it on as hard as I can, hoping that will dry like that. So I'm gonna just do this for a while. Like, comment, subscribe, and for the comment if you want to see a tutorial. If you don't, just don't write anything. So if no one writes anything, then I won't do a tutorial. But if you like Nerf guns and you want to see how to make the world's smallest electric Nerf gun, which is pretty good actually, surprisingly. Like, you think that with the size, it wouldn't have too much power. No, they have a smaller one that Nerf actually made, like this big, like, and this long too. It's like you can't even it's not even like it doesn't shoot normal Nerf darts though. It shoots the smallest little black foam little pieces, and it's made by Hasbro, so I guess it's kind of a Nerf gun because it's also a gun, but it's kind of like a keychain kind of thing, and it's pump action. Like you just pull the thing back and pow, but it doesn't shoot as well as this. So, because this is electric, and you could just it's electric. So what you just do is boom, put a dirt through it, and pow, shoots out, pow, out. So this part keeps falling apart. I'm gonna have to, attach it together. So I'm gonna do that by ending out the video. So goodbye, my Randallsaurs.